Well, welcome back to our second match of the day. And as I said before, it is Dream Team versus Bjorn to win. So if we look at the leaderboard, which I think I can put up, maybe, if my shortcuts work. There we go. Dream Team now obviously in 4th place, and Bjorn to win, the top team so far in this league with 4 wins. So what do we expect from this match, Munsky? Do we reckon it'll be a stomp, or do we think the Dream Team can maybe pull something back after their performance in the last game?
It depends what the Dream Team have done in the break. I'm guessing that they just went away and cooled down. Just from, like, not really insider knowledge, I guess, but just from like the one scrim I played with them, they probably backed up, had a little time, had a little tea, and hopefully they're in a better mindset this time around. Because Beyond to Win is, well, they're Beyond to Win.
Yeah. Well, they are ruthless, of course. Colonel Wong and Awesome Loys, that DPS duo. If you're out of position, you are going to get taken down very, very quickly. And Chech is also, with that Zenyatta play, very, very impressive so far in previous weeks. So the Dream Team, once again, have a very arduous task ahead of them to beat this team.
Oh, well, I'm going to set like a personal goal for them that they're not going to hear until after this is released, maybe. But I want them to take at least one map away from Beyond to Win. Like, I think they can do that. They just need to pull together.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see whether they can do that. I think they can take one map at least. As we look at the what's been picked and banned. Volsky has been picked, and
Hanamura was banned.
Ice belts? What the fuck?
Please wait for eye config.
Something is said in the chat for me, but I'm not sure what it was, because I think it's been scrolled too far.
People actually watching this? Fuck me.
Well, people are watching. No, not in the Twitch chat, sorry, in the match chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, as I think, yep, Volsky has been picked, and Dream Team will be defending first. So as we enter into Volskaya Industries,
Just enough time to finish my sherbet.
We enter Russia in the winter.
Do we actually know anything about Volskaya Industries? Like, is it not Volskaya Industries, but like, is Volskaya an actual place in Russia?
I don't think so. I think it's named after that lady, right, who was in the Sombra short? Like, she's the one who owns the company?
Ketya Volskaya is the CEO of Volskaya Industries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. My Russian is terrible.
Volskaya. Ketya Volskaya.
All I know is Sikablet.
It's all you need to know. Just say it in different tones. You want to propose to someone? Sikablet.
Focus on the task at hand.
Little does the rest of the world know the entirety of Russia.
I do remember one thing when we spawned on this map, Munsky, you talking about how everyone is destroying your precious books in the library.
Did I do that? I don't remember this.
I think I have that on stream somewhere as well.
What the fuck are they doing still to the books? Oh my god.
Well, once again, I think we're going to have a bit of top 10 anime battles going on here with Awesome Molly's on that Genji. Definitely one to watch. Colonel Wong, very strong McCree player as well. Had the pleasure of facing him as well on Deathmatch earlier today.
I'm just gonna sit on. I'm gonna sit on lawn.
Well, it looks like a fast left
Sit on the dream.
push through the left-hand side. Dream Team is holding on that high ground. And face-off has begun, and Norza immediately diving in, but forced back. Of course, Dream Team is playing that Sombra, so they're trying to play around that health back as much as possible to build her out. But unfortunately, she's only picked 25% so far, and Kraith is taken down. And, well, Colonel Wong also getting a couple of kills there, but also was Colonel Wong teaming up there at the end to claim the majority of the kills, but Flipjack finishing off Colonel Wong. It's now only the two Genzis left on the point, 1v1. The deflect off, and also Lollies gets the final blow and starts the capture. They're now up to 1 tick. They will be able to come back and defend as Kraith jumps onto the point. But Flipjack is going to be spawning late as we see Free still doesn't have that EMP up. I'm not sure what he's really doing, but Flipjack, well, everyone is now dying on the side of Dream Team.
Was a good try, but they're all dead.
Well, fast cap in the end for Bjorn to win as they try and attack that second point. Now, Dragon Blade available for Awesome Loys. Let's see if he wants to pull it out. But in fact, the Dragon Blade is committed for Flipjack, and he ends up getting one. Missed Vinny Lu also committing that tack visor, doing a lot of work there. The Diva is not in position to deny him, and that will clean up all of the members of Bjorn to win. They're forced to reset. So very good defense there by the Dream Team on that second point.
Did you see what the Sombra was doing? I have no idea.
Well, Sombra now has EMP, but there's the Miracle 6 ult push coming up now for the Bjorn to win. As Vinny looks like he's going to change it. He does change to the Reaper. In fact, and Colonel Wong gets an early pick on that onto Bree. That's crucial because he had that EMP available. The Dragon Blade out now for Awesome Lollies, getting 3, and Colonel Wong also popping that Deadeye to finish off Flipjack. He finishes off Vinny on that Reaper as well. He's now going to spawn camp.
We're probably going to see the
Sombra, but no, the EMP comes out, but it's completely wasted because Colonel Wong immediately takes him down. No one else is there to follow up. Flipjack taken down by Awesome Loys. Awesome Loys once again proving he is the superior Genji player. And he's just taking them down one by one now. Self-destruct does come out. And the EMP is out once again for Briefly. Looks like he got the refund on that one actually. And Lun reses up Kraith and Vinny. So this could be a defense for the Dream Team if things go well. Norza getting the DMAC onto Tatum, but Vinny's already taking out Churches. Awesome Lollies now.
Desperately trying to keep his team alive.
Yeah, that's right. Desperately trying to keep his team alive. But,
trying to keep himself alive most of all.
Vinny getting that DMAC once again. But Awesome Lollies once again has that Dragon Blade. Colonel Wong taking down Vinny in the end. And now the members of Dream Team trying to stagger onto the point. As much as that was a beautiful headshot there by Awesome Lollies to finish off Tatum's on that Baby Diva. And it's a very, very fast map completion there by Bjorn to win. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
So yeah, it was very well done with Bjorn to win. They never let up on the pressure. Just like constant pressure. Pushing the Dream Team just off the point. Any sort of attempt to come back onto it. No. Met with great resistance.
In the end, like Awesome Lollies with those dashes and Colonel Wong teaming up to get those early kills on the first point meant that they had so much of an ult advantage going to that second point. Like there was a very nice defense on that first push by Dream Team, but they came in with 6 ults, and that swap, Vinny did not have ult. Vinny popped the attack visor just before he switched, but in the end the Reaper didn't really do much either, so instantly died pretty much.
Now I wonder what the strategy with swapping is. It would be interesting to see what comms they're using and the reasons behind all these swaps.
Well, the Reaper swap I do agree with, the Reaper, because Colonel Wong had already used his attack visor. Reaper is very good on defense on that, on the second point. Soldier, I think probably, Soldier works well as well if he manages to stay on that high ground and the team managed to peel for him, but I guess it's just a playstyle thing. They wanted to play with that Reaper close quarters.
I think that well, DT really needs to work on their peeling, keeping their squishies like a lot safer than they are.
Actually, one thing we haven't really talked about is there's been a bit of a role switch. Tatum's is now playing the D.Va and Bree on that support.
Yeah.
So Tatum's of course got absolutely bullied in his first match today against YOLO. And as we see, very similar attack path taken by
almost
the
an
Dream
exact
Team.
mirror.
Yeah, well, Vinny's again on that Reaper as well, so they're gonna have to try and get him up close to build up
It's
that
like
ult.
everyone wants the same.
Well, the counter dive comes in now from YOLO, and Vinny is immediately taken down by Colonel Wog as we see kills coming through now. Norza also doing, yeah, focus those supports very, very well. Norza with the dive on the Winston, doing a lot of work, and early defense there goes to Bjorn to win.
My ultimate is charging.
So crucially, like, Dream Team got pretty much nothing from that push. Flipjack has now switched from the Soldier to the Genji as well, try and get some extra dive going. But yeah, Dream Team really didn't get much at all. Meanwhile, Awesome Ollies is almost at a Dragon Blade already. So Spam War starts up yet again.
It's a really cool Reaper skin.
Yeah, that's the Halloween one.
Really? That's how it's like.
Well, Flipjack taken very, very low. Awesome Ollies diving in. I think he manages to back off. And no, he's taken down by Chetches with that right click, and that was a brilliant play from that Zenyatta. And Norza following up, Colonel Wong popping that attack visor as well to finish off the remaining members. And very efficient ult usage. Awesome Ollies keeping his Dragon Blade, and Norza has now got a Primal Raise. Chetches also on a Transcendence, so this is going to be very, very difficult now for the Dream Team to make the next push.
My tactical visor is charging.
And once again, they're taking the exact same route as well. I'm really not sure about this Reaper pick. When you take that, no, they're going to go straight into the point. The way that YOLO is holding on that high ground means the Reaper can't get anything. Its Crave immediately gets taken down. And it's now just a shooting gallery as Norza is doing a lot of work there with that Tesla gun. Everyone in close quarters. And Lund actually boots Shaman off, but it's not going to come to much in the end. And Colonel Wong there.
I think Lon may have gone a little bit into panic mode there with the like frantic pooping, not really aiming his shots like he normally does.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it's now going to be it's going to be really, really hard now for Dream Team. They have 5 ults. Colonel Wong is 60% to another attack visor. They're actually going to take the right-hand side this time, which I think this is a smarter choice, especially with that Reaper, because it means you can go straight up into the enemy's face. In fact, very, very nice rotation by Bjorn to win. They've completely rotated onto the other side. So they're calling this buff. They don't bluff. They don't want to be in close quarters as the dive comes through, and the counter dive also going through now. Norza on that point, props that Primal Rage. And the
left, right, center.
Yeah, that's right. The Self Truck gets 2 from Tatum. This could be their opportunity, but no. Shaman also getting 3, including the D-Mech, the Transcendence also popped by Chetches to keep everyone alive, and Kraith is taken down very, very late. I think this is going to be a very easy defense for Bjorn to win in the end. They still have that Dragon Blade. Awesome Glow, he still hasn't used it. As Vinny trying to desperately get on the point, the attack visor is committed, and Colonel Wong is, yep, completely uncontested. And that's that. Bjorn to win, taking Volsky Industries in very convincing fashion.
It's very... I don't know what to say.
Now, I was really not sure about that Reaper pick. The route they were taking meant that the Reaper really couldn't get anything done. He wasn't able to get into close quarters. And Bjorn to Win did a very good job because they focused him very hard. And he was often the first to die, which meant that they were safe to then dive on the remaining members and
I think
snowball that into the win.
Not YOLO, sorry. Bjorn's focus fire is like a head above what Dream Team has managed to counter. Dream Team. They have improved in terms of focus fire since week 1, but certainly nowhere near as good as Bjorn to Win at the moment.
Yeah. So signs not looking good for Dream Team early, as they've already lost the first map.
How long has it been? 17 minutes? 17 minutes.
Yeah, well, 17 minutes. I don't think we started immediately either, so...
Do you have proof? Nobody has proof.
Well, we can say they lost in 17 minutes, I guess.
It lost 17
I'm okay
minutes.
with that. Well, map picks have already happened, I think.
It's pretty quick.
It's going to be Route 66. Dorado has been banned and Route 66 has been chosen by the Dream Team. And Beyond to Win will be defending first, Dream Team attacking. So it looks like everyone's ready now.
Ready.
Traveling to Route 66.
Who's I assume that Dream Team is defending first.
Yes, Dream Team.
What do
is
you think they're
defending.
going to be going with? Because we see the Symmetra.
I think the Symmetra will be...
the cheese.
I do
What
think they will
hot
play the
cheese.
Symmetra. Tectums has
Oh
played
my
the
god,
Symmetra
look at
before.
that. Torisa, Symmetra. We're just waiting for the Mercy. That hot cheese going right out. Hot grilled cheese. Yep, there we go. Hot grilled cheese.
Well, we'll see whether this comes
This will
out.
be very, very interesting.
So this is going to be very interesting because Shaman is actually hovering over that Widowmaker, and Widowmaker eats this kind of composition for breakfast if they manage to push the members of the Dream Team back, peel for her successfully. So we'll see whether this is stuck to by Shaman and whether Wong is actually hovering over the Roadhog as well. I'm not sure whether that'll come out. That'll be interesting.
I will simulate our upcoming mission to identify all possible outcomes.
Has Wong ever played Roadhog?
Possibly
I don't really
once.
remember.
Possibly once before. But maybe only for a brief
Remember.
amount of time.
Him having a history with it.
No, he's going to switch that McCree.
Yeah.
So,
Torbrisa.
and no, they're not going to play that Widowmaker. So this is going to be a
I'm gonna
standard
feel-
Korean dive comp, and
gonna
Homunculus
feel so
will
bad
switch. Will
If this
switch
like
that
turns out
resource.
badly for the Dream Team. I think this was one of my meme strats for when we got really tired.
And they already know the Symmetra's there, so we'll see whether they're able to identify that threat. And they see that Torment turret, and Osmos is immediately backing away. He's going to try and take a flanking route, try and dive on the members. Gets a bit of early damage.
I think we're about to run into a problem for the Dream Team. How are they going to contest the cart while taking control of the high ground?
Well, the thing is, the Torment turret is doing a lot of damage to Wong, and the Orisa, but no, the Winston bubble comes in to kill, to protect him, and also always gets the dash onto Flipjack. So already they had that first pick, and he's just spamming shurikens into Vinny Lu, and he gets him as well. Shaman takes out that turret, switch to that Zarya now. Very good switch against this composition. Awesome Molly has already farmed up a Dragon Blade. Her first fight hasn't even been completed, and Wong just taking down the remaining members on cleanup duty. And yeah, Wong with the
Dream
Night
Team's
Splash
having
on
a
the
little
Flipjack.
bit of trouble. Wow, I thought I thought Lon was gonna end up killing Awesome Lons. Awesome Lollies.
No, Awesome
Like,
Molish proving he's a bit too fast for that. So they're gonna get a very fast cap in the end. That tree strat not working out, and now if they do end up changing, it doesn't look like they're gonna change heroes. They're gonna stick with this composition. Only Vinny changing to that Winston.
They're desperately trying to set up another Torbjorn.
Chet is actually taking out the Torbjorn and the turret on that Zenyatta. So that's going to be a unexpected source of...
They did drop the Orisa.
Yeah, they dropped the Orisa for the Winston. So we see Norza is already diving in. Kratos is taken very, very low. And the Disco Ball onto that Winston as well. He's now going to pop that Primal Rage. Batting Tatums everywhere. Kanawang does pop the Deadeye and gets him in the end as well. Bit of a kill steal there. The multi-core does come out and Cheches pops the Transcendence to counter. So they're going to keep pushing through this, and Norza is doing a lot of work here. And that Wizard, that turret is still alive. And Kanawang just finishing off that turret, and we're going to see a lot of free card time here for Bjorn to win as well. The only chance the Dream Team is going to have to come back is during those last couple of seconds before they cap. I don't know what Tatums is doing on this Lucio. He's trying to take a flank, but he has a Discord on him. He's flashed, but there's no follow-up. And the Dragon Blade is pulled out by both of the Genjis. Flipjack not getting much. In fact, no, he gets a couple of kills before he's taken down. And that's going to have to be a reset for Bjorn to win.
It had to happen eventually.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was a... Flipjack pulled out his Dragon Blade first. He immediately got onto the supportsman. And the sound barrier was also committed.
Like, they have the ult advantage in spades. At the moment.
Yeah, because it was unfortunate because Awesome always pulled out a Dragon Blade late. And the sound barrier was also committed, but it wasn't enough to save the remaining members, which means that there's a huge ult disadvantage right now for Bjorn to win. Primal Rage is popped and he manages to secure that kill onto Lund. Very nice play there, and Kanawang manages to backcap the cart while all the members of Dream Team are on that high ground. So, well, once again, coordination proving to be a bit of an issue for the Dream Team.
They lost the Mercy so early. Just like on the dive, on the first dive.
Well, in the end, it was like pretty much a solo effort from Norza as well on that Winston. So
Norza jumping in once again, trying to get that nice pick on Mercy.
And Amonka's actually getting that pick onto Flipjack. Flashbang onto Vinny, not able to secure that kill. The Graviton Surge now coming out, but
doesn't really do much.
Doesn't do much, yeah, that's right. The High Noon coming out for Kanawang, but I think he uses it to reload actually. And kill still going all the way of Bjorn to win. They're slowly taking them down one by one, and this cart is still on the move and rapidly approaching that third checkpoint. Briefy has now switched over onto that Junkrat to desperately try and defend. Three-man res.
They used the last Junk's tire goes up.
But doesn't really get much as the beat is now dropped for Bjorn to win. But Checha's actually getting a lot of those kills. Hermanka's also contributing the self-destruct on the point to try and zone everyone out. But actually manages to get Kanawang. But Flipjack pulls out the Dragon Blade, is immediately taken down. And Cheches has been the carry in this backline, getting a lot of damage onto those members.
Tech's already still on his Transcendence.
Yeah, he still has that Transcendence available as well.
Pretty good for Bjorn to win. I mean, like, Dream Team does have the ult advantage. That's probably what will save them. But they can't just keep feeding their bodies into Bjorn to win if they want.
Well, the Dream Team do manage to push Bjorn to win back, but Bjorn to win have that Transcendence, they have that grab.
I stand corrected. You can feed bodies into a win.
It was just a matter of time. Like once they got a couple of picks, they had the overwhelming spawn advantage. They just had to make sure they got a couple of kills. As the dive comes in now from Bjorn to win, and we'll see whether either team manages to get it back. In fact, Tatum's gets the first pick, the self-destruct going out, but the Graviton Surge, and Awesome is just dashing his way to a team kill almost. Lon is still alive. He doesn't have the res though, which means he's taken down late. Riptire comes out but doesn't get anything. Doesn't even have, Awesome doesn't even have to pull out that Dragon Blade to get all of those kills. So 3 points capped by Bjorn to win with 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock. So decent time as well.
So, oh my god, guys, you can do it.
Munchkie is the one-man cheer crew for the dream team. The dream team.
Fuck me, you played better in scrims. Come on, guys. I know you can do this. What is this? Like, don't go tilting on stream now.
Well, all I can say is Bjorn to win, proving once again why they're on top of that leaderboard.
Bjorn to win isn't doing anything like they don't have a carry like Nezel. I don't know. What was his name? Denzel. God. I was looking at Norza.
I actually think what's interesting with Bjorn to win is they have very strong players on a lot of these positions. So Chech's especially on that Zenyatta doing a lot of work. Awesome Wally's on the Genji, Colonel Wong on that hit scan. They just have so many threats that means that it's very hard, even if they manage to shut down one threat. There's always someone to pick up slack.
Players with like decent teamwork, and you can see exactly how powerful that is.
Yeah.
They're doing the little sticker campfire here behind the Big Eat sign. What is it?
Big Easy.
Big Earls.
Big Earls, my bad. Not Big Earls.
Big Easy. Big Eat. We know this is a tactical team building exercise before matches.
Well, I've said this before, but Beyond We are also a very tactical team, as we have a pause actually, so it looks like we have some technical issues. And not sure what's going on.
There seems to be a pause called by
Tate has disconnected. So that's
Bye, Tate. Bye, Tate.
Bye, Tate. It was nice knowing you.
We'll see if this goes into a 5v6.
Well, I don't think that'll happen. But
no.
Let's. Oh well, he's back now. But let's talk about the team comps while we're waiting. We've got a Junkrat and Zarya Reinhardt from the Dream Team on the attack. It's not something you see a lot, especially on Route 66 attack, because it's very hard to contest that high ground actually and get people off that high ground. But they do have the Winston as well for that, so not really a divey comp. It's more of a slower comp with the Winston, the only real dive member.
It's a bit of a mixed comp. I'm not really too sure what the Winston's going to be doing in this. Yeah.
Well, now that Junkrat's got buffs, it's possible for Junkrat to also launch himself up with the Winston and dive. So we'll see whether that.
Diving Junkrat.
Well, also, he almost actually gets killed by putting down that trap there, almost.
But, melting. Holy shit.
Well, the dive is coming through now for Bjorn to win, and picks are being traded out. Briefly goes down, but Lund gets Homunculus, and Flipjack also getting Norza will mean a man advantage now for the Dream Team, as Awesome is in a very bad spot, but he's somehow managing to stay alive with that Harmony Orb.
Vinny's been doing a really good job of just like hanging on to the cart, just taking every inch that Bjorn is.
Ketch is going very low. He manages to survive, and that Reinhardt is now very low. He's gonna go. Oh no, he's managing to stay alive once again, proving me wrong. No, he's taken down, and the Sound Barrier is now out for the Dream Team. Built up very fast. Slipjack is full of energy right now, but he can't get much done because he's completely zoned away by that attack visor from Colonel Wong. Awesome Lows, meanwhile, onto the supports, getting 2 kills, and the Primal Rage is out now for Norza as well.
Lone attacker.
Flipjack had so much energy throughout that, but he couldn't get anything.
He couldn't turn it into damage.
that tag visor, even though it didn't get any kills, was very, very nice from Colonel 1 because it meant that everyone had to hide behind the point. Flipjack couldn't get anything with that energy, and now they have that Dragon Blade and the all-important sound barrier to sustain them through it. Flipjack, of course, still having that. Well, I'm not sure what I can say about that. They're all bunched up into that corridor by Norza, and Awesome always just dashed through all of them for a couple of easy kills. And he does go down in the end to the passive, which means that if the Dream Team push quickly, they're going to have a bit of a man advantage. So, see where they managed to do that. Looks like they're going to go through the lower tunnel this time, and the Graviton Surge actually onto the high ground from Flipjack. He's trying to do what he can, but the shield is denying him all that damage. Cheches does get the Transcendence out as well to save everyone as they go low, and still the fight is continuing on this point as Cheches gets the kill onto Lun, and Flipjack is trying to do his best. The beat is also dropped, but he's taken down. And, well, Cheches and Norza, what can I say?
That bubble by Norza was a perfect counter.
Well, just the way they did that as well. Cheches wasn't too trigger happy. He waited, he saw the bubble put down by Norza, and he knew that all he had to do was wait until that bubble expired and then pop the Transcendence to make sure that the team wipe came through for his team. As we see the dive come through now, and this is why you don't really see Reinhardt played on this first point. He's dived in, but Crate does get taken down. Norza does get taken down by Crate, so well done there from the Dream Team getting the first pick. Shaman is all alone on this area. He's going to get hammered to death, and he does. And this could be the opportunity that the Dream Team really need to push this first point. So we see Kraith is taken down by Colonel Wong. Briefly is meanwhile coming back. Finny does have that Earth Shatter available, but he doesn't have many teammates to combo it with. He manages to pin Homunculus there, very nice charge, and the Riptire out from Beefy kills Norza and Awesome Lollies.
This may Bjorn may lose this to the Dream Team.
Well, they definitely. I think the Dream Team is definitely, as Earth Shatter comes out, I think they're definitely going to cap this for point A. But whether they manage to get all the way to point 3 remains to be seen, as Bjorn to win now have 5 ults on their cards.
The ult disadvantage is so... Oh my god.
Well, Tatum does have that all-important res, so if they do botch it, that clutch res could come through and spell the end of that fight, end of the fight for Bjorn to win. But we'll see whether they manage to do it. Manage to have some good communication as the attack visor goes down for Colonel Wong. And the Graviton Surge is also down now. And Awesome Lolly is dashing through everyone.
Just farming damage.
Farming that damage, and the team kill comes through for Bjorn to win.
They just pop 1 ult? No, 2 ults. They pop the attack visor.
Attack visor to zone, and then the Graviton Surge to confirm the team kill.
It's actually really interesting, like getting them all to just group up behind the cart and then just dumping like a Graviton on top of them. It's a great guaranteed way to have 5 people in one spot for a very extended amount of time.
Yeah, that's right. So it's very well played by Bjorn to win on that push. Very efficient with their ults as well. And well, Shaman takes out Briefree in the end. Flipjack is on this Roadhog, but he's taken down. The blade is out for Awesome Lollies, but the sound barrier ensures he doesn't get any kills. The damage has already been done. Tatum is desperately trying to hide for that red, but he's not going to get it. He might decide to pop it out. No, he decides that it's going to be a reset. And he goes, backs off, gets killed.
Lon just like hanging on to every meter.
Well, Flipjack just fed that kill to Awesome Lollies. Well, now they have the whole hog. They have a couple of important ults. They have the whole hog. They have the Earth Shadow. They have the res, so they can do this. But they have to watch out for Cheches' Transcendence and Awesome Lollies. Actually, Colonel Wong here popping that tack visor, getting 2, getting 3, and I'm afraid that's going to be all she wrote for that push. Unless Flipjack does something amazing. The Graviton Surge to confirm the team kill at the end. And
if Tate had been...
well, Vinny tries to get on the cart, but is not able to.
Try the shield sir. If Tate had popped that res a little bit earlier, would have been a different run.
I think Tatum's had a reasonably good opportunity on that second to last push to pop the res. I'm not sure why. It's hard to say. It's hard to say whether he had everyone available. He was in range to get that res off, but that was their opportunity, in my opinion. See Awesome is dashing through with that Graviton Surge to get the play of the game. And Bjorn to win wins the first map 3-1.
First map.
Second map, my bad.
Second map.
So the first map went so fast, I just forgot it existed. So
It's 7 o'clock. I remember it existing. It's only 7. It's been 20 minutes. We're going longer. Great job, guys.
How much of that was the pause, waiting for Tatums, you know?
It's a tactical pause
The tactical
to
pause,
increase
yeah.
the stream times. Streaming minutes. Ooh. Ban on Oasis.
Well, we're going on to
I
control.
wonder why. Like Noza, Beyond to Win just seems like they seem like they'd be really good on Oasis. Like just the type of the strengths that they have, like a good soldier, amazing Zen, yeah, and a great diva in Winston. You know, it seems like they would do really good on Oasis.
I think like Oasis is one of the best maps, or two of the Oasis maps are amazing for pharmacy. So perhaps that's what they're trying to combat against. Maybe they're worried about Awesome Lollies or playing Pharaoh or something like that, or Kona Wong. But yeah, we're going into Lijiang Tower again. It looks like I'm not sure really. Like this seems to be the map that most teams have practiced and most teams want to play on. I would have thought the Dream Team, considering they have their backs against it, would choose something a little bit out of left field to try and surprise Bjorn to win a bit. But looks like we're going to have the standard choice.
They're a conservative, Christian, family-friendly team. Only Lijiang Tower.
Only Lijiang Tower. Yeah.
What's no sec, please?
I think he just wants us to wait a second.
Oh, no, wait a sec, please. I see English. Oh, this. Wait, Showman's from my team. What the shit? Yeah, Showman's Owen. Owen, what are you doing?
Yeah, Shaman is subbing for Beyond to Win, it looks like.
We are Gucci.
Well, we are Gucci, and we're going to China. So we've done the whole world tour this series. We've gone to Russia. No. Oh, we're back. We're back to China. Plane had a bit of a hiccup. We went to Russia, and then we went to America, and now we're off to China. So we've done the tour of the 3 world powers. Oh, Muskie is being awfully silent. I wonder if he's disconnected again. I would say he has. So, Lijiang Tower...
Someone was showing me some very nice nut butters.
Nut butters.
I was being shown some beautiful cashew and almond butters from local growers. Support your local farmers, kids. It's good for the economy. Good for your economy, anyway.
Well, this has been consumer advice by Munsky.
Little is known about the world expert on nut butter.
Well,
What
Flipjack.
changes are we seeing this round?
Flipjack is on that Farah, so this is definitely
Capture.
a very good map for Farah. We're gonna play Pharmacy with the Zarya and Winston. Meanwhile, more standard kind of dive comp with the McCree for Colonel Wong. As he's just fanning that hammer into that. Oh my god,
He's
into that
fighting over the
choke.
choke.
That was a bad
Oh
spot
boy.
for the Dream Team to be, unfortunately. Discord Orb doing the work. And I think the first cap is probably going to be taking the flashbang once again.
Pharmacy flanking into the team.
Oh, Flipjack is trying to do what he can on that point, but he's taken down by Colonel Wong as well. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be it. It's Colonel Wong getting that headshot onto the Winston. And Dream Team had to pull back. Well, Flipjack has now switched over onto that Genji. He's decided the Pharah is not working. And Colonel Wong is just completely free to do whatever he wants. He has a D.Va in his face now, but no, he takes out Flipjack as a D.Va, sped past him. And he's gonna kill his, no, he gets the Winston as well, the one-to-one trade, one-for-one trade, and Norza meanwhile wreaking havoc in that back line. And they're bullying Vinny Lou right now. Trying to get that stagger kill. They do. It's very, very late. They're going to get the Winston as well. That's going to be a very, very late stagger. And Flipjack again on that Genji. Absolutely ruthless play there by Bjorn to win.
Like, again, putting on that aggression, like not giving the Dream Team any room to breathe at all.
Well, Homunculus is Lucio as well. He's charging sound barriers extremely quickly. He's a new player for Beyond to Win. I'd be very impressed with his play as well. It's awesome Molly's once again has that all-important Dragon Blade. And in fact, they have 5 ults to 3.
Whoa! Whoa!
The sound barrier goes down, but Lund dies actually. He falls off the map.
Lund. Oh, it was such a great...
Tatum's is cut down. Colonel Wong, meanwhile, taking out that Zarya. And I think they're going to stagger this baby D.Va. No, they decide to show her mercy and put her out of her misery as the Primal Rage actually pulled out by Kraith. He's flashbanged. He's trying to do whatever he can, but he's taken down. And the Dream Team, Flipjack, is actually on this point, but the blade is out and the bigger bang combo, the Zarya ult and the self-destruct, but it doesn't manage to get anything. Bree is taken down by Awesome Mollies. And sound barriers now out for both teams, but ults are empty. Only Tatum's with that res. That could prove crucial here to try and get this point flip. But no, the kills are all blue. And Bjorn to win. Flipjack is completely denied from using that Dragon Blade. And Bjorn to win. Tatum's once again not having any opportunity to use that res. He held it for that entire push.
Yeah, just... God. It's so heartbreaking when you see like that last ult that could change everything just die. I don't know about you, it's stressful for me to watch.
Well, I have to say, perhaps Tatum's could have rezzed 1 or 2 once they got the 2 picks down. When there were 2 picks down, but unfortunately, Awesome Mollies actually killed him very early, which meant that he had to come back to respawn. And then
Tatum's really only had like the tempo res as an option, and
yeah, well, he was also one of the first to die, unfortunately. So he had to come back with a respawn, and then the timings just didn't really match up, I guess. So we see Flipjack once again on that. In fact, they're going to do a sneaky push around the left side, outside the point. But immediately, Beyond to Win are onto this. They dive in onto that high ground. Homunculus booping Lun off, and Awesome is taken down by that Pharah. So kills being traded out. But this Pharah outside the point is going to prove a huge...
Dream Team just constantly getting pushed away.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge thorn in the side of sorry, of Bjorn to win. With Bjorn to win, do manage to get the first pick, first cap. Sorry, couple of kills going their way. They managed to snowball it. Flipjack, uncontested, but they ended up just ignoring him.
I don't think Flipjack is doing enough to really be a complete threat.
Well, I think also Kraith actually fell off as well. So that was definitely something that just Tatum is focused yet again. Have to feel sorry for him. It's not a good time to be a support against Bjorn to win. Definitely.
It's not a good day to be a healer.
As meanwhile,
I mean,
kills are going all the way beyond.
This is sort of why I play Ana, so I can take care of myself rather than.
Oh my god, that right click from Chetches.
Oh my god.
Absolutely beautiful.
Chetches. Oh my god. You are not like under diamond. What are you doing here? Fucking hell.
Oh, awesome mollies. Oh, Tatum's now has the pistol out. He decides that he's going to do the DPS himself. He's getting chased by awesome mollies yet again. He's taken out by Colonel Wong. And Chetches is taken down by Flipjack in the end. And Flipjack is now spamming arrows, but... Sorry, not arrows.
Arrows. Rocket.
Rockets! Sorry, I'm just watching awesome lollies just dash through everyone. So, as once again, a successful defense for Bjorn to win. And that cap is rapidly closing in on 90% now. As there is a shaman booping the diva off. That could be crucial. They're gonna have to go in with 5 men. In fact, with 4, because Lana also dies. He's rezzed up. Tatum's forced to use that to res 1. Oh, but Colonel Wong with the riptire there, getting 2 just as Tatum's uses that res. Brilliant timing. And this is going to be an easy team fight win for Bjorn to win on 99% now. They're going to cap it. As, yeah, Awesome always pulls out Dragon Blade dies, but it doesn't matter in the end. As Bjorn to win. Now 2-0 up on Lijiang.
They tried so hard. Oh.
Munchkie sounds. It's like he's suffering from physical pain from watching Dream Team right now.
If you want to win, it's displaying just beautiful Russian spirit. Like rush B, nothing else. Nothing else but B matters. Despite being Swedish.
Despite being Swedish, yeah. Well, they just have amazing focus fire, and their support, especially Homunculus on that Lucio has impressed me. But Chetches definitely has proven himself to be one of the best Zenyatas in this league right now.
One of them. I'm gonna vote for him being the best so far, but I'm not really seeing much better than him.
Let's see, Colonel Wong back again on that McCree, and the Diva is demaced early. Awesome lollies takes out Tatum, who's now on the McCree actually. Interesting role switch. Had enough of playing support and continuously dying, it looks like. As once again, the kills all going the way of Bjorn to win as Diva's demaced once again. And Baby Diva will be bullied to delay her a little bit. So. Once again, convincing teamfight win from Bjorn to win, and now they're going to be holding at this choke with an ult advantage. Awesome Mollies has that Dragon Blade. Yeah, we'll see whether he wants to pull it out. And
the Dream Team don't seem to have any real plan going into this.
Awesome Mollies is actually taken down by Kraith. He kind of overstays his welcome there on that high ground, but Norza is also taken down by Colonel Wong. And Briefree, meanwhile, is on that point. The High Noon pulled out for Colonel Wong, but he's taken down. Well, I'm switching to a lot of dead players right now as Norza is...
We saw right there that Lon's Sound Barrier saved their Diva and their Mercy from almost certain death. That's probably what turned the fight in their favor, really. And it's just a matter of if they can hold on to it right now.
Well, Norza does last a very long time. He gets a lot of percentage, and Awesome Mollies is also back now. Colonel Wong trying to do what he can to keep this cap meter going while they haven't capped. And, well, it's going to be a switch now. They managed to get 60%. So,
You can't really complain about 60%.
yep, and they still held on to most of their ults. Ult economy is relatively even. Actually, the Dream Team will have an advantage in a couple of seconds with that
Dream
Dragon Blade
Team
also
has
coming
two
online.
advantage.
Yeah. And
Who's
looks like it's
practicing
going
his,
to be a long flank from Bjorn to win. Very long flank, actually.
Jesus Christ. I think they tried this like week 2 when Cute Socks.
And the immediate kill onto that Mercy. That flank definitely working dividends as Flipjack was at that Dragon Blade. Self-destruct is also, he doesn't manage to get anything, but Kenwong is taken down very, very low. Chetches gets the kill onto Tatums though. And Kenwong is still alive somehow with that Harmony Orb. He's taken down eventually. But,
if there's any time, it'd be now, Vinny.
well,
Vinny.
he does get the reds. He gets the 3-man reds, but it's only 3 people. And there's 6 people on the point for Bjorn to win as the Dragon Blade is pulled out, immediately gets that Mercy, gets Lun on that Lucio, and he demecks Bree free as well. And it looks like they're going to kill her off. And that's going to be a point flip once again for Bjorn to win. He managed to hold on to 2 of their ults, the Deadeye charging during that fight, and self-destruct, that zoning potential. Interesting actually to see Tatum's playing that McCree. As he's mostly being a support player, as the dive aggressively comes through.
On the one,
But
popping
Colonel
Deadeye
Wong
for some reason.
pulling
Being
out
shut
that
down.
Deadeye, and he gets the kill actually in the end.
Shit.
The D-Mac onto Bree free, and Chetches finishing off those members with the help of that sound barrier from Homunculus. These
He'll be into
supports,
the final moments.
yeah, they're almost up to 99%. Will they even be able? Yes, they will. Flipjack does get on the point in the last couple of seconds, and the Primal Rage is out. Pop to get onto the point from Cray, but he's taken down by Colonel Wong. And as the remaining members of Dream Team are trickling in, Tatums is flashbanged in the middle of his Deadeye. He's completely denied, and Colonel Wong takes him down as well. Chetches still has that Transcendence, not having to use it. Flipjack on the point once again, but he's discorded. He's taken down by right click, and now that Lucio's last one left alive. Crate not able to get back to the point, and Bjorn to win take this series 3-0.
Bjorn to win, showing some very well, they show some practice, put it that way.
They had outstanding
Cute
coordination.
Socks represent. Where's
Shaman,
your
the sub from Cute Socks, getting to play the game for Bjorn to win.
Oh,
with the
this
double
beautiful
boot.
double.
Well, and the kill of Tatum's there at the end as well. Very well played by him.
He's pretty good aim. Never knew that.
And
Oh, no.
as I pointed out, these 2 supports for Bjorn to win definitely pulling their weight. Yeah, I think that's it for the matches this week. Tune in next time for, I believe, if we switch to the schedule. If I get the schedule, well, we're going to have Team 2, which is YOLO playing the doubleheader against Bjorn to win first. So that's going to be an exciting match. And YOLO versus Cute Socks. So Munsky, you're up next week. Going to put on a good show against YOLO, I'm sure. Oh, wait. I think, no. Yep, that's going to be it.
In for some post-match interviews.
Well, I don't know about
Can
post-match
people
interviews.
do
Actually, I read out the wrong thing. In fact, it's going to be Team 1 versus Team 4. So Cute Socks up first against Dream Team, and YOLO versus Bjorn to win as our final match for next week. And we're rapidly closing in onto the playoffs. So it should be exciting. Well, yeah. Good matches today. Bit of a stomp, but thanks for joining me on the casting desk, Munsky. And yeah, do you have
Thank
any
you
final
for
words?
having me. Oh my god. Dream Team. Come on, man.
you're doing okay in these skirmishes, and you come to here and you shit everywhere. Like it's like
Well,
you have a kid and you're just like so sure this person's potty trained. Then as soon as your friends come over, it just shits on someone's like foot. I don't know.
wow,
Sorry,
that's toxic, man. That's toxic. Oh my God. Muskie is spitting straight fire right now in the post match.
Starting some beef.
Starting some beef. Well, that's going to be it from me. My name is Zero. I've been joined by Munchkie today, and tune in next week for some exciting matches from the AAOL. We'll see you next week.
2 claps.